Okay guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to take a few seconds before I start this video. Just a few more seconds and I'm going to be sharing the I'm going to give you 4 tips to setting goals intentionally, effectively. I'm going to give you 4 tips to set goals with power. Okay, the 4 things you need. I'm going to just give it a sec. I'm going to give you 4 tips to set goals with intention. All right, so the first thing is, what is it that you want? The first thing you need to know is, what do you want? If I was to take a line and I was to draw a line and I was to put January 1st here and then December 31st of the following year. And let's make believe that you're now at the end of that year, that December 31st, and you're looking back. What needs to happen? What do you need to say to yourself from this space, looking back at that year? What do you need to say to yourself? What do you need to hear, feel, see, and know in order for that year to have been a success for you? What needs to happen? That's how you determine your what. What do you want? That's the best way to determine your what. Number 2 is, what is your why? Why do you want what you want? And a few years ago, I was really unclear on my why. And I'm going to share this with you. Okay, so you see I'm in my office right now. You see that, I hope you can see that. You see that, you can see it. That frame, that's a picture frame of a restaurant I used to own. And above that restaurant, it says there, if you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Right? If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. The reason I have that picture of my restaurant that I sold, I failed miserably at it, and it's because I hated it. The reason I failed miserably was because it wasn't in alignment with my purpose. If you see that, and the reason I have that here is a constant reminder to myself to continuously do only what fulfills me. To continuously do only what fulfills me. So what's your why? So your why is your leverage. That's the most important part of your what is your why. Why do you want what you want? And here's the thing, your why do you want what you want is never what you think it is. I want to make $1 million or I want to make $100,000. When I ask you, why do you want that? It's not because I want financial freedom. That's never the case. That's above the surface. I want to pay my bills. I want surplus. I want to take vacation. That's above the surface. You need to go 7 levels deep. You need to ask yourself, this is preferably done with a coach or someone to hold you accountable, and ask you in your own language, the language you're using, why is that important to you? And go 7 levels deep. So your why, you need to understand your why. Number 3, this one is absolutely, here's what I'm gonna tell you about this one. Most coaches and most people, I missed this for years. And most people miss this one, okay? Write this one down, is who do I need to become to achieve that thing? Okay, because Albert Einstein said, if you do doing the same things over and over again, all right, and expecting different results is insanity. Now, this thing got my attention back here. You see this thing here? Outcomes. I just want to show you. Everything I teach, I live. Everything I teach, I live. I'm gonna show you around my office. Take a look around my office, okay? Look at my environment, okay? I have goals there, I have systems in place. This is my serene place, and I know I'm taking you a little bit out of what I'm talking about here. There's outcomes, right? There is reminder to do only the things that I love. There's that reminder of that restaurant that I shared with you earlier. But anyways, going back to this is, who do you need to become? Right, guys? Who do you need to become to accomplish your goals? That question on its own will rock your world. That question on its own will take you to another level. You need to ask yourself, who do I need to become once you know your what, your why? The next question is, who do I need to become to achieve this goal? Okay, maybe you need to read a book. Maybe you need to associate yourself with more people. Maybe it is you need a coach. Maybe you need accountability. Who do you need to become? what books you need to read, what skills you need to acquire, right? Because I was guilty of taking a book and just taking a piece of paper and writing goals and expecting them to happen. And I would hit some, but I wouldn't hit most. I would hit some, which I was, just by writing them down, I was beating 90% of the people in this country, in the world, because most people don't write their goals. But you're in this group and you're watching this because you're an achiever, right? That's why you're watching this. And then how to get there. How am I going to get there? That's the fourth thing, right? Who do I need to become? And then how am I going to get there? The question on how am I going to get there comes from the habits that you need to acquire. So the question you want to ask yourself here is, what habits do I need to acquire to achieve these goals and become this person? What habits do I need to acquire to achieve these goals and become this person? This is the system and the process. This is just part of the framework of the system and the process that I share with some of my clients when they sit down with me. Actually, I'm hosting a workshop. I'm hosting Unleash Your Intentions, Goal Setting Planning workshop, and I actually go into details and we go deep into this and we share this process. But anyways, you can do this. You can go ahead and work on this stuff yourself at home. If you're unable to make this workshop, just work on this stuff at home. Go ahead and those are the 4 tips. Those are my 4 tips on goal setting and setting your intention. Guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful and a blessed day.